Hello everyone, SB Architects here. Today I'm going to show you the best method of exporting from ArchiCAD to D5 Render. Before beginning this tutorial, please hit the like button. It's going to help this channel for YouTube algorithms and I will know if you want to see more tutorials like this. Okay, let's get started. There are plenty ways of exporting from ArchiCAD to D5 Render. First method is using the plugin. If you download it from the website of D5, you will see this plugin and it's very helpful. You can use this Start D5, you can use this Synchronize, Leave Synchronizing and some other settings. For instance, camera aligning. But I'm not suggesting this because this progress is very slow. When you update your file, it's going to export from ArchiCAD first and import to D5. It's a bit slower than other method, which is exporting from File menu. If you go to File menu, if you click Save As, you will see different saving options. Here we have a very new feature, which is FBX File. This exporting method is slightly new. It's very fast and almost instant. Let's just hit this FBX and we are going to click this Save. It's going to ask us some questions. For instance, this Create FBX Mesh Spy and other settings. I'm going to explain this one by one. If you select this surface, all of your marbles, for instance, will be only one mesh, and in D5 or Twinmotion, if you change that material or texture, all of the meshes will be changed instantly. If you select this layer, it's going to split your elements according to your layer system in ArchiCAD. If you select element type, one mesh per element type, it's going to split your meshes. If I say mesh, you will understand I mean 3D, a kind of 3D that you can select separately. If you select this element type, your window or door will be a separate window of 3D, and element one mesh per element, which is same with the element type, but with the element type, all of your windows will be exported as one mesh, but with the element, every single window or door or wall will be exported separately into your exported FBX file. Entire model means one mesh, which is I don't suggest anyone. For D5 render, I suggest you using surface. If you want to use Twinmotion, I also suggest using surface if you want to use path tracing render method. But if you are going to render with the lumen, in Twinmotion, you must select element one mesh per element, which is way more accurate for rendering. But this is a bit slower. You need to have a strong computer for this. For this tutorial, I'm going to select surface because this is the fastest method. And if you select this surface, your FPS, that means frame per second, value will be higher while traveling and exploring your file in D5. Let's select this and now you will determine surface settings to export colors and transparency only, and second option is export all surface settings. It's not important because other surface settings will be determined by in D5 or Twinmotion, and you will only need colors and transparency because you will already have the embedded textures in your FBX file if you check this option. It's important. Check this. Then click OK. Let's go to D5 to see what we have. Alright, here we are in D5 render and we are going to import our file, FBX file, into this D5 project. Let's go to menu and go to file and click import from here. Or for shortcut, you can click this import. For import file, you will realize that FBX can be imported into the D5. So you can select the FBX file which is exported from ArchiCAD. Let's double click that and it's going to import into D5. That's it. It's very fast, and if you remember, this is not a small project. We have different blocks and some surroundings. And that's it. It's very fast and you can realize that you have already textures imported from ArchiCAD and it will realize that which is glass, but it's not important because we will change the glass or other texture anyway. But you will know which material is marble, which material is asphalt or sidewall, which material is plaster, stucco, like this. I'm just going to change these textures or materials fastly. To make it, you will just click this material picker and, for instance, click this glass. You will see this is already transparent. You can change it from here, but if you change the refraction or other, for instance, roughness, it's not good. If this value is 1, you will make this 0, and specular value and other normal value, opacity, if you want to see behind of the glass. For the default, if you want to reach default materials, you will just click this assets, and it's a default texture material. We are going to go to the others and click basic materials. You will see that basic glass material, and just click here and click your glass. You can also find different textures from here, left of the window. For instance, you can select wood, and of course some of them are paint, some of them are not paint. I'm going to select this, for instance, this texture for the gate. And after that, we have some emissive materials, which is this one. I'm going to hit the I and click this. And from the right side of the window, we are going to activate this emissive option. And I'm going to select temperature to give it warmer color, around 3500, and just increase the intensity like this. If you want to add grass, same method, you are going to pick up your material from here with the material picker, select that, go to tab from material template, and select grass. It's applying right now, and I'm going to place some trees for a short demonstration. I'm going to click this path and path for nature. Let's click around our site, and after that click this plus, and I'm going to add some tree into this content. For instance, this palmetto, and maybe we can add different palm, maybe this one, and I think that's enough. Let's close this and click done. If you increase this density, you will have more option. Random rotation, of course, random offsets to give it more depth from your line, and of course I will increase that like this. Maybe random spacing will give you more realistic effect. And if you decide this is okay, you can go to your camera and create new scene. By changing this geosky option, you can change your sun position, north offset, like this. And if you want to render this, you can click this image, change your aspect ratio, for instance 16:9, and preset size 4K. After that, do not forget to refresh your scene with this update scene, and that's it. You can just hit this render. Alright, as you can see, I have updated this file, and I have added some assets like cars, peoples, and other trees. I also added some scene for rendering, and into the pool I changed the water texture and other assets like the seating and planted pots in the balcony. For instance, I want to add something into this file from ArchiCAD. In order to do that, you will go to ArchiCAD, and For instance, we are going to add a text onto this wall. Let's do that. I'm just going to select this text from this wall and paste here. And then same progress, click Save As, and just overwrite your previously saved FBX file. Surface, export colors, embedded textures, click OK. It's done. Let's go to D5, and after that, here you can see in the object menu or imported menu, you can select your file, right click that, and click reload or replace from local. Let's click reload. From the right of the window, it's going to ask if the file is correct. Let's click confirm and wait a little. That's it. As you can see, updating was almost instant and all of the textures applied instantly, and it's ready for rendering. Thank you for watching. You can consider to like this tutorial. Until next tutorial, have a nice day. Bye.